Welcome to the Founder's Journey, where founders don't just arrive, they evolve. Today, we're going to be looking at the 6 signs you've found the right opportunity. What are the 6 signs that actually shows you have found the right opportunity for you to exploit? Okay, let's get into this. Now, the point is that one of the biggest mistakes that a founder can make is to think just because something can make money, then it's the right opportunity. I think a better question is this: is this the right opportunity for me? Is this the right opportunity for you to actually pursue? Because an opportunity that is making money may not be the right opportunity for you. For example, people talk about, oh, you need to be investing in shares, because if you're trading, not investing, trading. If you're trading shares, then you're going to make serious money. Well, as much as I want to make money, I know myself that I don't want to be sitting down in front of a computer trying to see what candles are doing, where the shares are going this hour, then I have to pursue and do something else another hour. I don't want to do that. I don't find it interesting. What I find interesting is what I'm actually doing now. I like to teach. I love to teach. That's what I love to do. So I've created an opportunity around what is the right opportunity for me, not simply because something makes money. All right, that's a big mistake. So what are the signs then that you have found the right opportunity for you? Let's look at what those signs are. Number 1 sign is that the opportunity you've discovered aligns well with your core skills. What do I mean by that? Maybe you're a salesperson and you like to persuade people and you like to close deals yourself. Well, that's a good thing. So if you find an opportunity that requires you to have to sell, well, that's a good thing. Because guess what? In the beginning, you're going to wear many hats in the business, and the opportunity should leverage the skills you already possess, not the ones you're going to possess, the ones you already possess, because the idea is that for you to start now. If you're a marketer, then if you find an opportunity that involves marketing, that's a good thing. If you're a good customer service person, or you've been part of a delivery team and you know how this works, and you have an opportunity that leverages those skills, then you know you found the right opportunity. Number 2 is you already know people who need it. You already know people who need the product or the service that you are thinking about creating or selling. You can name 5 individuals or 5 organizations, or you can name 5 communities that you can go to, show them what you're doing, and they will be genuinely interested. If you do not have that, I'm not going to say it's going to be impossible, no, but it's going to be more difficult for you to sell your product. And in the beginning, you want to take the route that aligns well with who you are. Okay, that's important. Number 3 sign that you found the right opportunity is because it solves a problem that people are willing to pay for, to solve. There's one thing for people to want a solution. There's another thing for them to be willing to pay for it. And the third is for them to be financially able to pay for it. So this is very typical within the social arena, where people create projects for beneficiaries who may not have the money to pay, or they're not in a position to pay. Well, as long as you get your monetization right, which means you're going to get grant funding, that's okay. But if you're thinking about selling your product, you've got to go to people who not only want the product, but they are willing to pay for the product and they are able to pay. Sometimes people want the product, they are willing to pay, but they're not able to pay. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Because you're not going to have any money. All 3 conditions must be right. The solution is what they want, they're willing to pay for it, and also they're able to pay for it. That's how you know you found a good product. Okay, Number 4 sign that you found a good product, you can deliver it with minimal help. You can deliver this service with minimal help. Everybody is going to need some help at some point, right? So you're going to need maybe some contractor to help you design something, or you're going to need somebody who's going to help you make a phone call. Yeah, we understand that, but it's not complex that you need a team first before you can do anything. Before you can press go, you're going to need 100 people. Well, that's not the right opportunity for you if you do not have the ability to employ 100 people. It's just not the right opportunity for you right then. You need to look at something else that is the right opportunity for you. One opportunity that we came up with before COVID was we were going to write applications for third sector organizations, like those who have charities or those who have a CIC or a company limited by guarantee. And we had been writing grant applications previously, but not on that scale. So when we decided we wanted to make money doing that, we needed just minimal help. I could sit down and write the applications if I had to, because that's what I did. I knew how to do it. So I didn't need a team of 100 people before I could get going. Otherwise, it won't get going. People have this idea that, oh, I want to do something, but I need 10, 15 people. Yet you can afford to pay for 10, 15 people. Now that you're able to persuade them to work for you for a commission. So you're not doing anything because you're waiting until you are able to. No, that's a bad idea. You want to find something you can do that needs minimal help. Number 5 is you care enough about the problem. Oh, that's a huge thing. That's why for me, it won't work simply because I can trade for 5 minutes, but I'm not interested in that kind of problem. I'm not interested in solving problems that doesn't relate to the ability to teach and educate people. I'm not interested in that. So the reason why you need to choose a problem you care about is because sooner or later, you're going to come across issues in the business. And I'm telling you this because I've done it many times when I've gone into a business that I didn't really care about it that much. When I faced a problem, guess what I did? I abandoned it. I went to do something else because I didn't care about it enough. It wasn't like I transitioned, okay? Because when I was in the music business and I was DJing, then I became a record distributor, then I became a record store owner, then I went on to lecture in the university, which took me to my core area, which is to teach and to educate people. Well, I transitioned to that place. It wasn't like I abandoned it. I took all that learning into there. But there are some businesses I went into that's like, no, I didn't want to do that. I think I was selling some stuff in the market at one point. I was selling sunglasses, in the market at one point. It's like, no. The moment I came across a problem, I just abandoned it because I wasn't really interested in sunglasses anyway. You understand? Even though I may have gained some experience, I just genuinely wasn't interested. So you've got to choose a problem that you care about. I care about people getting money for them to deliver projects to those who cannot afford it. So I'm still in that business, helping third sector organizations to do that. Number 6 is you can start with what you have right now. This is the real point. This is the adaptive entrepreneurship principle that we've been talking about. You must be able to start with what you have, with who you know, with where you are right now. No, I'm waiting until I have 10,000 pounds, or I'm waiting until I have 100,000. When I have 200,000, then I'm going to start that business. No, you don't have 200,000 right now. What do you have? Start with what you have. If what you have is 500 pounds, then you need an opportunity that will enable you to use your 500 pounds to start your business. Somebody says, well, that's not possible. Let me tell you a story. About 10 years ago, I got a group of people together in my church and I said, okay, I'm going to give all of you 10 pounds each. I want you all to go start a business with 10 pounds. They look at the 10 pounds like, that's just too small. I said, that's all I'm going to give you. I want you to use this 10 pounds. Somebody took that 10 pounds and they used it to start a baking business. So they bought some flour, bought some sugar with it, bought some butter with it, they baked bread. They sold that bread for a while. So whenever they sell, they reinvest the money, and the money became £100. And so they used that money, they pivoted and started creating meat pies. And that meat pie business just blew up. And I mean, it blew up overnight. So they were selling it to people having parties, people having weddings. She made a fortune. In fact, when this person lost her job, it was that meat pie business that sustained her to pay all her bills for 6 months. So she went back to work and was still doing the business on the side. And then about 2 years ago or so, she had saved enough money to buy her first property. Let me tell you something, that £10 worked. Some people used it to start writing books. So they created businesses still working today. They write books. Somebody took it and started creating jewelry. They sold that jewelry in the market. So whatever amount of money you have, that's the kind of business you need to start with. Okay, let's recap. Number one is start a business that utilizes your core skills, aligns with your core skills. Start a business or take an opportunity that you know who your first customers will be. Take an opportunity that people are willing to pay for. Take an opportunity that will deliver, that you can deliver with minimal help. Take an opportunity that you care enough about the problem, and take an opportunity that you can start with exactly what you have. Don't think about what you don't have. Think about what you have. All right. Remember that founders don't just arrive, they evolve. So if you are thinking of discovering where you are on the founder's journey stage, then I've created a tool for you. Look in the description, get the tool. You can get a tool for free and use it to discover where you are and what you need to do to keep moving you along the founder's journey to the next stage. All right. I'll see you again in the next video. Remember, founders don't just arrive, they evolve. God bless.